Welcome to another installment of How to Make Your Website Good. This one is the top 10 things that will make a good website great. Alright, first thing we're going to get to is the domain name. What I'm talking about here is that if you're going to pick a domain name, you don't want to pick something just out there that has nothing to do with your website. You're going to want to pick something that makes sense. For example, on here I have printable Pampers coupons. If somebody's looking for printable Pampers coupons and I name my site printablepamperscoupons.com, that would be good. Google ranks that higher. It's one of the most important things to a website. You're going to get a lot more traffic that way than just naming it something like Okie Dokie. That does not make any sense at all. Now, the next thing we're going to be looking into is the simplicity of the website. What I mean by that is you're not going to need all the bells and whistles. You're going to want to keep it very simple. There's a couple things that go with that right now. Is the fact that when the search engines come to your site, the less you have, the quicker the page loads. And let's be honest, people are there for one reason only. If I'm there for printable Pampers coupons, I want to see the coupon right away. I don't want to see a million other things. This helps you get your rank quicker and actually keeps your visitors coming back. Number 3 thing I believe is the banner. When somebody gets to your website, you're going to want to have a good banner. You don't want it to be overwhelming. You don't want it to be huge. You don't want it to take up the entire front page. But it does want to attract the people. We want to let them know they're at the right place. So this is your first opportunity to wow the visitor, your unique visitors that are showing up on a daily basis. Now, the next thing I want to get talking to is the website description. Your description, what I mean by this is some of the meta tags that are in there. When somebody searches your website, it's going to show up. If I put in printable Pampers coupons and that website shows up, the description tells the people who search it if that's what they want. In the description, I would put printable Pampers coupons. This allows you to rank very high for that because it shows up as your title and in your description. It highlights both of them. Google highlights both of them, and thus the people who are going to your website know what's going on. The quick load time, the quicker your page loads and your website loads, the higher your rank there. Search engines don't want slow things, and think about it. If you go to a website and you're sitting there for a couple seconds waiting for it to load, that's like an eternity nowadays. Most people just close it out or hit the back arrow and go to another site. So you want to make sure you minimize all the bells and whistles, like I said before, and keep it simple. Alright, the next thing we want to do is provide something that goes beyond just the information on the site. Sure, if they come for the coupon, that's great, but if somehow I can offer them codes for Pampers points, I can offer them different coupons for other grocery items. So give the people more than what they're looking for. Also, make sure you have your Facebook liking thing there. If you have a Facebook fan page that they can connect to and like. Feedback. Why do you need feedback? Well, you don't want just a static page. A static page is okay, but if you have an active page where there's comments, the search engines see that and they always come back and they're updating it, and your page is always being updated. So actually, the feedback that they leave actually adds to the page's content, and it only helps you rank even higher as time goes on. And so you get that. With the visuals, let's face it, the more visuals you have, the better the site's going to look. You want video. For example, you're here right now, you're watching this video. There's a reason for that. You're going to have your standard text. If you want some pictures in there, that always adds to it. Make sure it's all related to the content you have on there. That adds, there's many different things. There's people that search videos. There's people that search the text, the pictures. You can show up in all these, but if you just have text, you're only going to show up for that. So this opens up the door to many different ways of getting people in there. Your personality. I know this is kind of weird to hear that you're going to have a personality with your website, but you are. You're going to create in your writing. You're going to make people feel like they're connected to it. You don't want it to be boring. You don't want to just be some bland bunch of text. Liven it up. Make it funny. Use a tone. A serious tone, a funny tone, an angry tone, whatever you want to. Just whatever your site's about, make it have a personality. Make it come alive. The last thing you're going to want to do is the content section. The content, what I mean by that is you're going to want to have approximately 500 words to 1,000 words on each page. Make them tight to the phrase that you're trying to do. If I had a page called Printable Pampers Coupons, I'm going to have that phrase in there quite a bit. I've spoken before about this. You're going to want to have your density, your keyword phrase density up to about 1 to 3%. It gives you an opportunity to rank very high on Google. You get a lot of long tail keywords. So hope this helps. Make sure you subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and check out the website for more inside tips.